Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of EU4 as Russia. So, new session. One thing, if I sounded a bit rambly or stuff like that in the last few episodes, I do apologize. I did play rather deep into the early morning, and that kind of affected my concentration. That aside, it is time again to have a little recap of our situation. First of all, I've been running some numbers, and I think their culture conversion project just ain't gonna go. For many reasons. First of all, I've probably been far too passive in this game. I should have been much more aggressive in the early game. I should have had, the need to eliminate tags in order to stop province development is significantly stronger than I'd imagined, to be honest. So there's that. At the moment there is about 9,600 and so development that I'd have to core myself, not counting Florida, La Plata, Australia, but everything else I'd have to core. And normally I would use client states to basically absorb everything, but since my diplomatic points are being used for culture conversion, I can't do that. And that even puts in question whether or not we can actually conquer the planet in time. We do have one more admin efficiency gain coming up, but I'm not sure we can, even with that, I don't think I can handle the pure processing power of it. We can handle about 245 development at the moment every 2 years or every 22 months or so, if I want to stay beneath the overextension cap. So that's a problem. That's gonna go. The cap's gonna go up again, as I mentioned, but not by much, not at 10%. And I still need the admin points to actually do this, actually core everything. And that's going to be pretty darn difficult unless I get a much better monarch. Yeah, so there's that. Pure coring thing. Then there's the conversion thing. There are about 1,100 something provinces currently that are not orthodox. And we simply won't have enough missionaries to do that. Obviously, that number includes these areas which we won't be able to convert. They'll have to be up to our colonial states. But even everything else, I don't even know if I can pull off one faith, to be honest. I don't know if we're going to be able to succeed there. I have also been stupid because I've completely forgotten that Defender of the Faith does add a single missionary. And that missionary is absolutely necessary, so we're going to have to go with that. It also had prestige, which is right now incredibly useful because we're farming for heirs. So, technology, and who cares about that anymore? Quite frankly, yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what we can do here, so... And the real annoying part is that aspiring for liberty is gonna, agitate for liberty is gonna hit, and everybody hates us, so they're gonna make all our colonial states rather rebellious. So I don't know. But yeah, military tech, probably the only thing we can care about now. Maybe the next admin tech level, but other than that, we're going to funnel everything into conquest. So there's that. Then there's the problem with the time it takes to convert a province, culture convert a province. At 50 development, it takes 42 years. And that time is not reduced by any factor whatsoever. The cost is reduced, but not the time. And that means that the richest provinces, like Paris, has to be in our hands with 72 years before the end of the game. So that pretty much means 1749. Now luckily, we already have most of the high development provinces. They still have to lose their nationalism, but we have most of them. There are, however, a bunch of 40 development provinces and close by, and all of these are necessary to get pretty darn soon. 40 development means that we need that province in our hands by 1755, at the latest. That'll allow the nationalism to die down, and then we need the time to culture convert the province itself. So yeah, again, I have been far too slow. That's the gist of it here. I should have been a lot faster in the early game. I really should have... I let the Ottomans distract me quite a bit, to be honest, but... I mean, I needed these provinces for restoring the patriarchy, but after that I probably should have left them alone as much as possible, as long as I could contain them. And I really should have focused on India much sooner, because that's where the money was, really. And again, I shouldn't have allied Spain, because I let them go amok here. So they're a problem now in defeating them. Ming shouldn't actually be that much of a problem by comparison, because we can use their tributaries to just chain force wars down. Same with Austria, we can just keep attacking different parts of the empire. As long as we have their forts, it's going to be pretty darn quick. Pretty darn quick meal. But yeah, made a lot of mistakes. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna pull off much here. I honestly don't know if we're gonna finish the world conquest. I honestly don't know if we're gonna finish world conversion, and certainly we won't be able to finish world country conversion. But I'm gonna keep trying and see how close I can get, at the very least. But I just want to give you the heads up. The math, as far as I can run the numbers, this just isn't gonna happen. Unless I find some kind of exploit to do this. And the only exploit I know to generate infinite monarch points is the one involving the shogunate, and obviously that's not gonna happen now, since Japan is unified. And even if I had been over there to use that, I don't know, yeah. I don't know. We did one exploit in this game, basically by taking all Lithuania in one war. And that is enough of an exploit for me. So, here's the thing. I'll just, as I said, I'll just keep trying, and we'll see how close we get. I mean, we are culture converting a fair bit of the planet. Let's see if we can find the darn thing. So as you can see, there is quite a bit of Muscovite culture now. In quite a few places. I mean, we don't see the ones in the New World. Not if unless I switch over to culture. Mexico has done a good job. Brazil has done a decent job. Yeah, La Plata has already begun. Switching out to Muscovite culture. It looks like, yeah, Caribbean is done. Mostly, I think. Yeah, they're good done actually. Wow. Still some holdouts here and stuff. I think that's mostly due to nationalism, so we shall see. Wasn't there nationalism here? Strange. Would have thought you needed time. Of course, we do have these areas here that still aren't converted, which really starting to bug me. So I don't know. Not that it matters again, because I don't think we'll be able to convert all of this in time. So there we go. Okay, disappointments aside, let's continue. Now, next idea. That's the other thing. Golden Age is about to expire. Sadly, we only have 10 years left of it. And everything's gonna cost more points. I don't think it affects culture conversion cost, sadly. It does affect coring cost, and that is gonna hurt us significantly. Let's see, ignore coring distance, that doesn't really bother us. Same subject countries, no real need for that at all. Naval engagement. Number of states is interesting, but I can't spend the points doing that now. I can't spend the points coring more states. I simply cannot afford it. And most of the subjects we've integrated, we can't really add to. It's pretty much just up here. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the engagement. I think that's gonna have more effect for us than the states. And of course, the heir, he's gotta die. Our king is getting old though, so is the queen, so this is becoming a bit dicey. Then again, the queen is fertile. Though of course that doesn't really apply, it has to be up here in order to apply, I believe. So we're going to do that. Next up, we are going to be Defender of the Faith. Because we need that extra missionary. Let's just quickly check, is there any tech anytime soon? The only tech left that I want is this, but we can't really wait for that. That's 5 years away. We need this missionary now. So there you go. New missionary. Policies. We are going to institute this Anti-Heresy Act. It does cost military points. This is true. But military points are the 1 points group that we have the most to spare of at the moment. We might have to go with that one too, just to get the Liberty Desire down. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens once they start agitating for liberty. But yeah, we need the Anti-Heresy Act, especially now because we have so many European heretic provinces. I'm gonna keep that one too, for this somewhat similar reason. We're not gonna have any problems with religious unity at this point, obviously. And it's gonna cut down the time for the European provinces. Now, this one does not sort these by development, which would have been the most interesting path for us, to be honest. Let's see, if I can sort by unity, preferably the other way, but no, of course not. Portobello, Berlin, yeah, these are indeed the most tempting targets. Have we converted Paris already? I don't think we did. No, so why isn't it on the list? Or otherwise, why is it down here? I'm missing something here. Seven months, really? Inquisition +2, that's from the... That's not from that. Oh right, of course, it was a policy just instituted, wasn't it? Or not? Inquisition is from the religious ideas, then? Ah, I forget. Yes, of course it is, there we go. Strength versus heretics. So all Europe should be converted pretty darn quickly, and we're gonna have to start doing that. I mean, I still would like to get this area calmed down, to be honest, but... we need to get the high development provinces done, so... Why did this change again? Dang it. So Berlin, for example. Let's convert it. Because I need to have these converted before I start the culture conversion process. And that means that I need to start looking into everything on this list. Everything above 40 here has to be converted ASAP. Just so I am ready to proceed there. Okay, so we're that far along. Let's see, next on my to-do list of things. I think I have enough money at this point that we need to increase the army something significant. We need an extra army over in Asia. At least one extra army. I'm thinking about 2 or 3 more armies over here. And we need to start dealing with Ming. I mean, I did point out Jaunpur and friends. And there is some arguments for going that route, because Pegu, for example, has some high development provinces. They're allied to Australia. And if I can land on Australia and kill them, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I might have to do that actually. Let's see. I was going to start fighting Ming, but I might have to let them leave them be for a moment longer. Let's see, Jaunpur, do you have any other friends? You do not. Collateralizing you, definitely. Australia does have other friends. Brunei. And I don't really want to mess with two front wars there. Okay. Australia it is. Let's start the preps for that then. Wait, can't I? There we go. Move the fleet. Go, go, go. This is wasteland, so I have to land and take this, and then land on Australia proper. Okay. It's gonna take a while to fight this. Let's see. Printed one army. There. Oh, come on. You can do this. You can do this. There we go. In poor game engine. Can I zoom in? I know you struggle with this, but... And assemble another army here. Oh, it's churning. It is churning. Come on, you can do this. And we definitely need to have a few more armies on the Chinese front, so... One there. Come on, you can do this, there we go. And make one up here as well. So I'm kind of torn here. Do I want to switch over to admin points and just abandon the culture conversion project? Because then at least I can get the world conquest probably. And I can probably also... probably also get the world conversion achievement, which I'm kind of itching to get. I've been hoping to get that for so long, but I always fail. Actually, I think I achieved that in one game, but that was before that achievement was implemented. I think. Oh, well, that's neither here nor there. At any rate, that's 4 armies printed. We already have a couple. I thought we had a... Oh, actually, we moved them down here. Never mind. So I need more armies than that, too. Okay, another half line on the steps here. Okay, that's a fair few armies. Yeah, okay, so maybe I'm gonna go for Pegu then, since they're on top on the list. And go with as much of Australia as I possibly can. Then shift my armies to Majapahit Heat. Again, Ming has a lot of development in total, but... if we're gonna culture convert, I'm gonna need to take them by their current development, and that's pretty much Beijing, which means I need to hold that by 1760 something, or something. Oh, actually less than that, 1759, I think. Ugh. At any rate, I think I did say last time that the next target was gonna be Liège. And the main reason for that is that that would connect my lands on this side. Which is why I want to do that. And right now we're coring French lands, right? We just finished France and Pasai. How strong is Austria at the moment? Yeah, I think we can settle that Austria is insignificant at the moment. We nerfed them rather badly. Okay, in that case, let's reposition towards Austria. Their army is actually... Good lord, it just isn't here. Do they have forts anywhere? Pretty much just their capital now. Can I easily eat Liège in one go? I can, and I can probably take a couple of provinces from Austria as well. But Hamburg is the most developed provinces left in the HRE, I think. I hate this kind of planning. Makes it really difficult, and so much border gore. But yeah, going by this list, Hamburg is by far the highest target. Poland is also pretty darn high. And then there are most of the eastern nations. They have a lot of high development provinces. Spain has a couple. 3 of them actually. So in the Spanish War next time, we're definitely going to need to take these 3 along with whatever we can over in the New World. Preferably everything. Liège themselves don't have 34 development is the highest one. But they are an Austrian... how much until I can actually dismantle the empire? Who's left? Liège, Utrecht, Friesland, Köln, Austria and Brandenburg. Let's see, Austria and Brandenburg will always be on the same team. You are allied to Utrecht. So that's... Huh. You're allied to Hamburg. Well, that's cool. Unfortunately, that would mean that would cost admin points. Damn it. That makes things a little trickier. Well, I can always separate piece Hamburg out, I suppose, and smash some other poor, hapless state, like, say, Aachen. There's no avoiding fighting Austria, so that's fine. We're not going to take anything from Switzerland, so I'm not going to co-militarize them. Because it wouldn't really matter, other one. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that plan. We're still going to go for Liège. I'm fairly certain they're not that strong, right? Right. Liège is actually far stronger than Austria, so... In Europe, well, Spain is the biggest power, obviously. Poland is pretty darn strong still. Then there's Liège and no one else. So they are the strongest HRE state still in existence. You are gonna go there. Right, you were waiting for these separatists to quell down. And you guys were moving around so that we can steal Austrian lands. Everything here just started coring. And then we're gonna wait by the... when this stops coring, we're gonna core everything from Portugal. And after that... hopefully Liège. How many years will this war take? How many forts do Liège have? These are only level 6. Level 4. Friesland is the one with level 8 forts. Okay, in that case. Maybe I won't be that concerned. Yeah, I still haven't unpaused, I know. I haven't forgotten. I have not forgotten, even though it seems like it. That's your capital, so I want you guys there. The rest of you turn back. And we'll have to find our generals next. Well, I don't think I'm gonna need you down here anymore. Oh, you're still trapped because you're moving. Dang it. Wait. Why can't I? Oh, you're on a boat. That's why. And you're gonna be up there. That's fine. Are you on a ship too? Currently on a though. Currently on a side. Me blind. Yes, definitely. Be there, and you're gonna be over here since that's gonna be the most dangerous foe. Okay, a fleet. I'm gonna move you north because Liège actually has a navy. I'm gonna move you guys north here. And we'll recruit a few more mercs. Just to quickly take over some Austrian territories. Alrighty. Yeah, that took a while. Just to do setups. Right, Albania would be on your side, so I need to go down and have them squished. This is true. Yeah. Okay. That was the entire episode. I haven't even unpaused. Whoa. Yeah, I know. That's how it goes. Lots of planning. I'm trying to save this game from... Save this project, but I don't think it's going to be possible. But we're going to see how close we can get, at least. Okay, at any rate, time for a break. And I pray we're going to get a good monarch. Or good heir. Because that's the only thing that can save this game. Thank you for watching.